Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today we're going to take a look at a product from Hackazoid. This is their hidden camera alarm clock with dual band Wi-Fi. This is a fully functional alarm clock with a hidden camera in it, capable of HD video, and we are going to dig into this now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get this unboxed here and show you exactly what comes in the box. This is a dual band device, which means it can run on your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi or your 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. A lot of devices like this are usually tethered to the slower 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, so it's a nice addition that this is dual band Wi-Fi. Now here is a user manual for you. It's written in English. It's well laid out. It does show you all your button assignments, how to get up and running, how to connect to the app, which is the Tuya app, and we'll be using that here to show you a demonstration of the alarm clock itself. Now we do have the alarm clock here, and we also get a charge cable because it does have an internal battery in it, and you will be able to run it independently of being hooked up to the wall if you would like to. It also gives you a charging brick, which is really nice, so that you can kind of put this in one spot and then use this cable, which would be your charging and powering cable, which is a standard USB to micro USB cable. I've got a ton of these laying around, but it's nice that they include everything to get you up and running. Again, you can leave it wired in a stationary position, or since it does have an internal battery, you can move this to a different location if you do need to and run it off battery power. Okay, so now looking at the main unit here, you can see that we've got our front face here where our time will appear, and you can't really see it, but there is a camera up in the upper left-hand corner there. You do have some very flat buttons here. These are not raised at all. They're kind of these capacitive touch buttons here for your settings and adjusting the time and your alarm. You do have a speaker on the right-hand side, and then on the back we're going to have a battery door. We're going to have some indicator lights here for power and Wi-Fi, and of course your micro USB for recharging the device or just leaving it plugged in. Now if we take out the battery door, you're going to see that there is a battery inside here that is an 18650 3000 milliamp battery. This is a rechargeable battery. So it will be able to be recharged via that micro USB port. And then underneath the battery, you've got a couple different things. You've got an on and off for the camera. Now the clock itself can run independent of the camera, so make sure that you do turn the camera to on if you do want the camera to be working. And in the middle we have a micro SD card slot for extra storage, and you do have a reset button there as well. So you can use something kind of slim to access those buttons, but if not, you will have to remove the battery on changing some of those things. Looking at the display here, you can see that it's a nice and a bright display. There are two levels of brightness on this as well that we can set. You can also change with the plus button from 12 and 24 hour time if you do choose to do so. You can use the alarm button, which is the bell icon in the upper right hand corner. You can see that it's all zeros right now, but we can set that to any alarm that we would like. If we do want to set the alarm, we can set it, and then you'll have the alarm function there for you. So you can also use the down button to change from two levels of brightness. You can see kind of a brighter and a little step down. So if you don't want it so bright, you can do that as well. Now the little waviness that you see on the actual screen, you won't see in real life. This is just because of my overhead lights being LED lights, and they kind of interfere with the camera and how it shows up on video. Now this, of course, again, is a nice full-fledged alarm clock that you can use just as an alarm clock. But of course, what you guys really want to see is the video function. We're going to get it hooked up to the app, and I'll be right back. Okay, so getting this hooked up is pretty simple. We're going to use the Tuya Smart app. We can see on the back that our status light is blue and flashing, which means we are ready to pair this with the app. So launching the Tuya Smart app, we can go in and set this up. If you're a first-time user, you're going to see Add Device in the middle of the page. If not, you've got a orange plus at the right-hand corner. We're going to select Add Device, and there are a ton of different devices that this supports, so we want to go down to Cameras and Locks. Now you can pick either the Smart Camera Wi-Fi or the, of course, dual band. I did the Smart Camera Wi-Fi because my 5 gigahertz network is giving me troubles lately, but this is a dual band product and will work on 5G networks as well. So I'm going to go to the upper right hand corner and switch to Wi-Fi mode. And then I'm going to go to next step, and we're going to take a look at the light. And if it's blinking fast, it's an easy mode. Blinking slow, AP mode. So it's a slow blinking light. We're going to select AP mode to get this set up. Once you select that, it's going to ask you for your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network and password. Again, if you did it in dual, you would have an option for the 5 gigahertz network as well. But you can do that if that's your option, and it of course does support it. So I'm going to enter my password here real quickly, and then once we enter our password, we're going to hit next, and it's going to ask me to connect my mobile phone to the device's hotspot. Now the device itself is sending out a Wi-Fi signal, so we're going to want to go and join that. So we join it. It comes up real quickly as SmartLife _ and a bunch of letters and numbers. We're going to join that, and then we're going to go back to the app. Once we go back to the app, pretty simple. It's now connecting to the device. It is going to upload your Wi-Fi name and password to the device, and then it should be online. It can take up to about 2 minutes to complete. Skip through that part just so that you didn't have to watch all that. You can see that it is now added successfully. We can rename it from here. So if we want to rename it anything other than security camera, you can change the name maybe to where you have it located or something like that. It's going to ask you to do a notification test. So you can either cancel out of that or test if you want. It's going to ask to turn on notifications for the app for auto start and notifications. There are some battery usage settings here depending on what type of phone that you own, and then you can click done. It's going to do its final setup, and then we should be ready to go. So there I am behind the camera. Okay, so checking out the options of the app here, we've got a bunch of different options. You can hear what the camera hears because it does have a built-in microphone. So that option at the top there will mute or unmute your microphone or sounds from the camera. You can pinch to zoom here, and then in the upper right-hand corner there is also a zoom function as well. So you do have that to be able to zoom in on any subject that you do see. You can snap pictures here with the camera icon, and this will save it directly to your phone or tablet that is connected. In the middle, we do have an icon here for push to talk so that you can speak to the camera. And then on the right-hand side, we do have recording video, so I can record video here and record that to whatever connected device I'm using. So those are all good basic options here that come with the app. And if you do want to go and check out what you have recorded, you can go into the gallery and it will show you different things that you have recorded, such as videos or still shots that you have taken through the app here. So you can see no problems there playing any of these back. Zooming in, nice colors, nice crisp picture there. So overall the app works pretty well at doing things such as that. Now you do have theme color here, light mode or dark mode. Dark mode may be matching what you're running on your actual device. You do have a night mode setting here. You can leave it on auto or on or off. Now if you turn it on, even in a lighted environment, it's going to give you that black and white look that you get with night mode. Now this will automatically switch over if the light goes down too far, so I suggest leaving it on auto. This has two enhanced 50 nm-IR light sensors in it for night mode. So you do have a full-fledged night mode in here for capturing subjects in a night mode. Now, motion detection can be turned on or off here, so it will detect motion and it will send you an alert when motion is detected. So then, of course, once that does send you a notification there, you can go into notifications at the bottom and you'll see that the motion detection was there, and then you can go in and review what the camera caught. Now you can also sign up for cloud services here if you do want to use cloud services and you're not interested in using a micro SD card. You don't really have to use a micro SD card. You can just use your phone or tablet connected to it like I'm doing now. So that gives you a wide variety of choices. Overall, looking at the app itself and the way that it works pretty flawless. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. And overall, I'm pretty happy with the app and its performance. If you're looking for a full-fledged alarm clock that is capable of doing 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi and has a hidden camera in it for monitoring things such as, you know, your pets while you're away, or your children, or whatever you need to do for monitoring your home for safety, then you may want to check this one out. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.